Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Friday, August 3rd, and you can see this morning outside the window some pretty dense fog. 7/10 of an inch of rain fell, and again we'll be giving a couple of these type of rain gauges away at the Agro Expo on August 14th and 15th, and you can come to the MAC booth at E133 and put your name in for the drawing of those two gauges. And if we look at the headlines, more sunshine will certainly be around for the weekend, and it's going to be a very warm summer-like weekend with highs around 85 to maybe even a 90-degree reading here or there. But with dew points up around 70, we're going to see our heat indexes in the mid to possibly the upper 90s. So it's going to feel very warm and humid and sticky out there, but a great weekend if you're out camping or up north near the lake. And our next really good chance of rain, we've been talking about that for several days. We thought it'd be Tuesday. The models have speeded this system up just a little bit. And I think right now it looks like Monday afternoon, Monday night into early Tuesday looks like the best chance of rain. And it could be pretty significant, as many areas could pick up around a half inch to possibly as much as an inch or more of rain. So this looks like a pretty good system heading this way. And we may also have to deal with some potential for severe thunderstorms as well. And speaking of some pretty good storms, you can see the storm that moved through here yesterday late afternoon. And again, very windy conditions with that. In fact, there were severe thunderstorm watches at one time for Gratiot County. You can see some of the rainfall amounts. Middleton, almost an inch of rain, almost 9/10 at Marlette. Some of that rain over in the Thumb area was from earlier thunderstorms earlier in the day. But South Central and Central Michigan got hit pretty good with this storm last night. You can see sheets of rain blowing across the roadways there. And again, it came down pretty hard at we had 7/10 of an inch in less than an hour here in the Breckenridge area. Our normal high is 82, the normal low is 58. Yesterday we had a warm high of almost 86 degrees, a low of 63. And again, we had 65/100ths of an inch. Total storm was 7/10 as we picked up a few hundredths the night before. And again, that now gives us 7/10 for the month and just under 16 inches for the season. Yesterday's high, 88 degrees at Benton Harbor, and the state low, 48 degrees at Marquette and at Ironwood. And if we look at the drought index, this is from last week. You can see portions of south central and the southeast lower Michigan, the northern thumb and northeast lower Michigan under moderate drought. Now for the most recent one, yesterday came out, you can see this area filled in from the northern thumb area down towards the Lansing area. This area in between filled in, just slightly more up in northeast lower Michigan. So we didn't improve on that, but hopefully when next week's come out, we'll see some improvement. And if Tuesday's data is in there, we'll certainly have some more rain to add to these totals that we picked up over the last couple of days. And as far as growing degree days, haven't showed many reports on that. We'll try to have a full report next week on one of the daily videos. And you can see, though, we're in great shape. That really never was going to be an issue for most areas. The areas we're more concerned about are some of the areas that got planted late, but they've accumulated a lot of growing degree days as well. Right now we're sitting at 4th out of the last 22 years as far as accumulated growing degree days to this point. As far as temperatures out there this morning, pretty warm and sticky day, lots of fog out there, and our temperatures in the low to mid 60s. The warm spot at Henderson at 65, the cool spot 60 degrees at Lakeview. On the satellite view this morning, you can see that big plume of moisture that we've seen for the last week slowly edging its way off to the east. And you'll notice, as this loops through again, you'll notice thunderstorms that rapidly developed across much of southwest into the area towards Saginaw Bay, but they quickly fell apart. So we're very lucky to get the rainfall we got here in mid-Michigan, and we'll certainly take it. As far as this radar view out there this morning, you can see showers well off to the east, nothing across the Great Lakes, and we expect a pretty dry weekend. Lots of sunshine and heat and humidity. Again, a nice summer weekend coming up. On the weather map, you can see the heaviest rains will be off to the east. Once again, like a broken record, for the last 5 days, we've seen a lot of flash flood criteria off to our east. Front of boundary now pushing through the area should eventually give us some drier air moving in right on through the weekend. You can see we're, for the most part, going to be precipitation free. Any precipitation we expect possibly into late Sunday night, but it looks like the best bet will hold off to Monday or Monday afternoon. And then again, a system coming off from the northwest will move towards the Great Lakes, and that'll bring a lot of moisture up with it. And again, with that juicy air mass in place and the cold front coming through the area, you can see by Tuesday morning, the front nearly coming through. Once this low pressure system moves through, that'll give us some dry air behind it, but maybe a few leftover showers as we get into Wednesday morning. But it looks like the best bet will be from Monday afternoon into later Tuesday for the best chances of that precipitation. And again, most areas will see around a ½ inch to an inch as it looks right now. And as far as precipitation here, this is actually over the next 7 days, not the next 3 days. You can see a pretty good swath of precipitation across much of the area, especially across central and northern lower Michigan, where amounts could be well over an inch if things work out just right. On the weather watch this morning, you can see fog advisories for much of the area off to our west, and actually we got some pretty good areas of fog here in lower Michigan as well. And again, that area of flooding conditions off to the east. And we didn't get the forecast updated, but basically we're going to see highs in the upper 80s, around 90 over the weekend. And chance of thunderstorms maybe very, very late Sunday night. But again, right now, Monday looks like a good chance of showers and thunderstorms, highs in the mid 80s. And we'll bump that precipitation up to about 70%. This looks like a pretty solid area of rain that could head our way for early next week. Thanks for stopping by, and have yourself a great day, a great weekend, and 73s to all.